asking Lisa where she was. "Mom, I said that I would go to another city to college."
This is hilarious. You can't make this up. The parents literally don't even realize that their own daughter moved out of their home to another city. No more, it's Joinen, and welcome to Real Facts, which is one of the most bizarre YouTube channels I've found in my YouTube wandering journey. Just have a look at some of these uploads. The titles, the thumbnails. The man was shocked when he found out where his dog went every day. Okay. Wolfpack rescued a pregnant woman in a forest. Man found out that his bride was cheating on him. It's weird stuff. This was a video that I stumbled across. Parents loved one daughter very much and hated the other. But once everything has changed. Once everything has changed. Pretty much my understanding of this channel is that it's kind of like Man, but they just use like stock images. And then they've just got like this dramatic piano music and some like woman voiceover who just tells some strange story. Let me share this with you.
Hello, dear friends. Today, I will tell a story that teaches us very important things.
This is better. This is better than Man. Hello, my friends. Instead of like, we're not just telling stories, we're changing lives. They say, hello, my friends. Today we're going to tell you a story that will teach you very important things. Hello, dear friends.
Watch the video until the end, as it will be very interesting.
Oh, okay. You know what? I think I will watch to the end, now that I know that it's going to be very interesting.
Lisa was an unplanned child. She was born when her parents had just graduated from university.
Are those her parents? This doesn't seem like a relevant photo. I mean, it could be.
Unfortunately, they perceived the birth of the child as a huge obstacle to their happiness. They wanted to pursue a career, but as they had a child, they had many difficulties with it.
Oh my goodness, the wording here is so bizarre. They had many difficulties with pursuing their career because of the child. I guess this one ends up being the hated daughter then.
Then the grandparents decided to take care of their granddaughter. In fact, they insisted on the birth.
What is this? They've just got like mildly relevant stock photos. This is the grandparents taking care of the granddaughter. Going for a jog without the granddaughter.
Being against abortion. So time passed. Finally, the young parents managed to find good jobs and settle down. And Lisa started to live with them.
Oh my goodness, Lisa's got a backwards head. That is terrifying. Lisa's head is on backwards. Also, did she just say that the grandparents decided to look after the baby because they were against abortion? Wasn't the baby already born? The channel's called Real Facts. Does that make this a true story? So I'll tell a story that teaches us very important things. They always do this. They just like put in the first, you know what? That's what I'm gonna do. In my description of this video, I'm just gonna put in like the first paragraph of words that I said in the description. There must be some merit to that. Like it helps somehow, algorithm-wise. I think what they meant was the grandparents offered to adopt the baby instead of having them abort her. Yeah, but it just made it sound like the baby was already born.
However, the girl didn't get the love and attention that every child deserves. Her parents didn't pay any attention to her. They started their business. Things were going so well that they hired a nanny to take care of the baby.
Wait, did I miss something? What happened to the grandparents?
Finally, the young parents managed to find good jobs and settle down. And Lisa started to live with them.
Lisa started to... Oh, okay. Lisa started to live... The baby Lisa started to live with the parents. They died? No, do not say such things. The baby just simply decided it was time to move houses and live with her OG parents.
Both parents preferred to devote more time to work than to their daughter. However, when Lisa was 5 years old, her mother became pregnant again. However, this time it was a desired pregnancy.
The double, however. This time it was a desired pregnancy. Oh, Real Facts. You have such a way with words. Why did they desire that? I don't understand. If they're not giving any time towards their current existing child, why do they desire another child? They're like, oh, this is easy. We don't pay any attention to our child. This is fun. You know what? Times it by 2.
Her parents were looking forward to the appearance of their second daughter.
What? Her parents were looking forward to the appearance of their second daughter. Now, I find this funny either way. They're either looking forward towards the baby appearing, or they're looking forward to how it'll look. It just occurred to me how easy these would be to make, right? If all you have to do is get stock images, I could do this. I could come up with a story telling channel.
Y'all buy some lemon carton merch. Also, why is it a lemon carton?
Just like so. Hey everyone, buy the lemon carton merch. Also, I just don't even get it. Why is it a lemon carton? It's a lemon carton because lemon cartons are cute. That's it. There's nothing more to it. And you can get some in the description below. It's got a cute little lemon carton on it.
Lisa's sister, Veronica, was born. Everyone was very happy. The parents adored the baby and paid her all their attention. Unfortunately, the grandparents never met their second granddaughter.
Oh, that's dark. Okay, all right. The grandparents did die. I had hope, but I guess you guys knew all along. Did the other kid get a name? The new daughter's name is Veronica. We have Lisa and Veronica. Hi, Joinen. I just joined. What's poppin'? These grandparents died.
Lisa was looking at the situation and thinking, why was her sister getting everything, but she wasn't?
How old is Lisa in this scenario? Like, we don't have any context here. She could still be a baby. She could be like 3 years old, or she could be like 16. She's over 5, 4 or 5. How do you guys know? She's like 6 or 7? You say that like you have some idea. Why is everyone saying she's 5? How do you have any clue? They said she's 5? All right. I'll take your word for it.
At her age, she could already understand everything and was a very independent child. She was very sad because she didn't receive the love that only parents could give her. Several years passed and Lisa graduated from elementary school. Soon they were going to have a
This seems like a Russian animated story channel with Darman stories, but with stock images instead of cruddy animation.
Yeah, that's exactly what this is. I think it is the latest form of like the laziest possible way to make these. Think about it. All you have to do is write down a story, record yourself into the microphone, and then get some relevant stock photos, and you're done. This would be so easy. Hey, editor, you want some more work? We're about to make millions.
Joinen had promised his editor millions, but Joinen did not give his editor the same love and attention as he did his pet ferret Soot. Shortly after the mysterious passing of Joinen and
a party to celebrate the end of the school year. The girl timidly approached her parents to ask them to buy her a new dress. They gave her some money with discontent, adding, "Why do you constantly keep asking for stuff? Go to the store and choose something for yourself."
What? The 5-year-old? Is she still 5? How many views does it have? 2.5 million. It's just a written story. Someone just speaking a story. It's probably not even that good a story into a microphone and then adding a bunch of random stock images. She's 11 now? How do you guys keep catching this? I'm just not hearing the numbers. Still, even if she's 11, she's supposed to go down to the shops and just buy her own clothes? How? She just said she graduated elementary. You guys know how old you are when you graduate? I would have to like count backwards. I'd be like, okay, so I'm this old now. I've been out of uni for this many years.
She asked her parents to buy something very seldomly. And since her early childhood, she had been a modest and unfussy girl.
A modest? What, she's been like a modest 8-year-old? What a weird adjective to describe a child.
Or to buy a dress, she saw her parents and her sister on the way. They had bought her expensive clothes. Lisa approached them, but her parents didn't even notice her.
This is bizarre. I am led to believe here from what you're telling me. Lisa has a party, an end of year party at school or whatever. She wants clothes for the party. The parents are like, no, get your own dang clothes. And then they take Veronica to the Gucci store to go and get her some Gucci clothes. Meanwhile, there's Lisa walking around being like the 11/12-year-old that she is, going, there you are at the Gucci store. Without me. This is ridiculous.
Having returned home, the girl burst into tears because she felt that her parents hated her.
Yeah, well, they do. I hate to break this to you. You asked your parents if they could buy you clothes, and they said no, and then just grabbed their other daughter and went and bought her clothes. I gotta be honest with you, Lisa. Your parents, they're not your biggest fans.
She still continued to love them. She loved them, and she believed that one day they would return her love. Sister's relationship couldn't be called very good either. Veronica often blamed Lisa for her own tricks. The parents always believed her and punished the elder daughter for what she hadn't done.
Yeah, of course.
So the years passed. Lisa had to take care of herself, and Veronica was growing up spoiled and arrogant.
All right, years passed. I caught it that time.
Lisa graduated with honors and even received a scholarship to study at a university in another city with paid accommodation.
Dang, Lisa, good on you. Paving your own way. Stuff your lame parents. You got this.
Her parents could help her to enter a much better university and rent her a nice apartment, but they didn't want to do it. Lisa returned home to collect her
Well, look, you've got a nice couch and a nice little lamp. You've got some cardboard boxes and 2 plants. I think you're doing all right.
but her parents and sister didn't even notice that she was leaving. Her mother called just a couple of days later, asking Lisa where she was. She replied, "Mom, I said that I would go to another city to college." But her mother's answer struck the girl.
This is hilarious. This is you can't make this up. The parents literally don't even realize that their own daughter moved out of their home to another city, and they bring her up and they're like, "Hey, where you at? I just kind of noticed you haven't been at the dinner table the past couple nights. I'm across the country, Mom."
"So you are no longer living with us? Then can I give your room to the maid?" The girl realized that she didn't have her own room in the house anymore. She only said, "Mom, I accept everything you do. I love you."
Okay, but let's be real here. Repurposing the bedroom when your child moves out, it's a fairly common thing to do. You don't have to be terrible parents to repurpose your kid's bedroom when they move out.
5 years passed, and Veronica graduated from high school. Her parents had to pay for private lessons with tutors so that the girl could pass exams. They even paid a large sum to one of the most prestigious universities in the country so that the girl was accepted.
Oh goodness, is that allowed? That sounds super shady. Please don't tell me that's a thing that happens in the US or something like that. That sounds horrible. Surely you go to prison for that. I feel like there's a story about parents going to prison for doing that. Didn't some influencer do that last year? Yeah, I swear I heard a story about that.
After Lisa left home, she almost never saw her parents or sister. Once or twice a year, she went home, but no one was waiting for her, and sometimes it even happened that nobody was at home.
Yeah. I mean, I understand the sadness of this story. Sure, it is sad to have a family that doesn't really pay you any attention, but it's not the most uncommon thing that someone moves out and then they just don't see their family much anymore. They just sort of get on with the rest of their life without their family. Where is this going though? I don't know what to expect from this channel. Whether it's going to twist around and turn into some positive message or not.
But she still missed her parents and sister.
Why?
Finally, Lisa graduated from the university and was one of the best students. Therefore, immediately after graduation, one company offered her a job with a good salary. Lisa
Great.
finally realized that all her efforts had not been in vain. Now she became a part of a team of specialists who traveled to other countries to work and promote the services of the company and earn.
Exactly. If you've got a super lame family, make your own family. Find your new tribe, girl. I believe in you.
Everything in the girl's life turned out perfectly, despite the relationship with her relatives, or if I can say so, the absence of the relationship. But
Yes, I'll allow it. I'll allow you to say so.
But soon, Lisa found out that her parents were on the brink of ruin.
Nah.
They tried to do their best to prevent this and to not go bankrupt. Lisa found out about it from her mother.
Sucks to be them.
The girl was very happy because of her call, answered, and heard a nervous tone of voice. The mother didn't even ask her how she was doing and immediately came to the point of her call.
Lisa, we need the money. We need the money. Think of all the things we have done for you throughout the years. This is literally a Darman video. Yeah, it's way too over the top. I keep saying this. With the Darman videos and any video like this, the over-exaggeration does not help. In real life, the situation wouldn't go down like this. It wouldn't be the parents literally did absolutely nothing for her. They didn't even see her. They did not even realize that she existed. And then they asked her for money. It wouldn't go like that. And frankly, I don't even think that's as good a story as how it would actually go down. You'd have some okay parents who don't really give you any love. They're not abusers. They're not starving you, but they're not really doing anything for you. And so when they come asking you for money, you'd have even more of a inner turmoil because you're well, they did raise me. They did put me in school and now they need my help. You understand? That is a more challenging situation, makes for a more interesting story rather than just straight up terrible parents who did absolutely nothing. That's just an easy no. That's just an easy press the hang up button. Lisa's giving them the money though. Lisa's gonna do it.
Our company is on the brink of ruin. We had to sell all our property and cars in order to avoid a complete bankruptcy of the business. Dear daughter, please don't let us down.
Oh, she won't. She'll give you money because she's the super nice one.
Lisa heard the words, which she had never heard from her mother before. It was a special moment for her. She went to the nearest bank and sent...
What? it was a special moment for her. She shed a single tear over her mum being like, Lisa, give us some money. Oh, it's so beautiful. I'll go to the bank right now.
Sent them a significant amount of money.
Lisa's a simp.
Oh no you don't, Lisa.
Yeah, don't do it. Super nice equals weak. Are you implying that she should be giving her mum the money?
The next day, she called her parents again to find out how they were doing and whether they received the money, but no one answered. A week later, the father called Lisa again to ask for more money. It turned out that the money she had sent earlier wasn't enough. Lisa said she would send them more. She was going to give her parents most of her savings. But before that, she wanted to find someone from her family on social media. Her parents weren't registered anywhere, but she easily found her sister, Veronica.
What? Wait, I'm confused. Why? What's this got to do with it?
And when she saw her sister's pictures, she burst into tears. One photo showed her father standing with beer in his hand next to his car, which he said he had sold. Another picture showed her sister sitting in an expensive restaurant with her mother. All the photos were new and were posted after the girl had transferred them the money.
Right. Okay. I mean, still, you could give them the benefit of the doubt that they're trying to save face and they're uploading old photos. They could be. Why wouldn't they be? This is what I don't understand. If they actually are still rich and they're still making super big bucks from their business, why would they be asking their daughter who they don't talk to for like some amount of money? It just seems weird. If they actually are financially stable, then why are they bothering asking for money anyway? They had a maid.
Lisa couldn't believe it. She couldn't accept that her loved ones were deceiving her. But she firmly decided not to send them any more money.
Okay, good. You shouldn't have done it in the first place. They never did anything for you.
It was evident they didn't need it. A week after that, Lisa's mother called her and was indignant that she still hadn't sent the money. Lisa said that she wouldn't send them anything. Then her mother said to her, "How can you do this to us? We are your family. I have given birth to you." The girl just hung up. She felt terrible because
I didn't ask you to. How does this story end? I don't understand. They gave birth to her and literally nothing else. Exactly.
because she didn't help them. But on the other hand, she understood that she was doing the right thing. Lisa had to change her phone number so as not to hear the upsetting words from her loved ones. Soon, Lisa's family had to sell all the property in order to save their business, but they still didn't succeed.
What? What? Did anyone catch what just happened there? I don't understand. The business was making lots of money. Then the business wasn't, and so they were asking Lisa for money. Lisa sent them some money. Then she found out that their business wasn't losing money, and they actually had money. But now their business is losing money. They actually did need the money?
They lost everything. Now they live in a small rented apartment with their youngest daughter, who wasn't able to graduate from the university. But everything could have been different if they had just paid a little more attention to their elder child. Lisa had to accept the fact that they never loved her. The girl decided not to communicate with her family anymore. But everything can change because she still loves them sincerely despite all the bad things they have done.
I don't understand this story at all. Why do they keep saying one thing and then saying the opposite and then going back to that thing again? Lisa loved her family. Lisa decided they never loved her and she never wanted to talk to them again. But Lisa loved her family. Lisa's family was broke. No, turns out, according to social media, Lisa's family isn't broke. But Lisa's family went broke.
This story teaches us that you should love your children equally, and you shouldn't give prominence to one of your children, as it just causes harm. So Veronica, who got everything in life, achieved nothing and still lives with her parents.
Oh, Veronica still lives with the parents. I bet you live in your mom's basement, huh? You're such a Veronica.
Lisa will always remember her family with a sore heart. That's all for today. Share this story with your friends and family, and also feel free to write your opinion in the comments below.
Write my opinion. Yeah, I'll write my opinion. That was a very Darman-esque ending as well. They have a little moral at the end of the story, and it's always just like, what? The moral of the story, love your children equally. Okay, great. Well, none of this applies to me. You know what? Maybe it does. I will make sure that I love my cats and my ferret equally. Otherwise, I may end up going broke, and then Soot won't be able to pay me out of the situation. Oh, I feel so bad. They were just using her. At least she was successful. 1 like equals a slap for her mother, father, and sister, plus luck for Lisa. Well, there's 2,100 slaps going around then. No, wait, times that by 3. She is like Matilda. At age 5, she could already understand everything. Oh, that's amazing. This fictional child at age 5 understood everything. Wild. 1 like equals 10 punishment for the parents. Oh, that's an easy way around it. Now we're already at 4,840 punishments, plus all the slaps. I hate Lisa's parents. I don't understand that. Why don't people treat their kids equally? So sad. It's a made-up story, guys. Don't get too caught up on it. Don't lose sleep over it, all right? It's a slideshow of stock images. Anyway, let me know in the comments below. Was this so sad? Did it make your heart bleed? Give a like on this video. 1 like equals 300 slaps for all of Lisa's family, but also some luck for Lisa. And get some of the sweet lemon cotton merch in the description below. Like we mentioned before, it's pretty cute. It's got a cute little lemon cotton on it. Or you can even get it in a pillow form. Ha! That's pretty cool. And you can come and join the Twitch live stream at twitch.tv/Joinen, but on Twitch, where we film these videos live every single weekday at 1 p.m. AEST. Sometimes I'm a little late. And I will see you guys next time.
Thank you for watching my video, but now that it's done, please watch another one.